back to my channel. My name is Laura, and today I'm doing Friday Reads. I know I didn't do one last week because I seem to be in a little bit of a reading slump. So let me share with you what I'm currently reading, and you can see why. Okay, the first book that I am currently reading, and this one is a long one because I've been reading this one for a while. This one I'm doing on audiobook, so I am still continuing to read Game of Thrones. I kind of like put this book aside, so this week I didn't read at all. But I did leave off. I did get very far. My bookmark is in there. I got to page 543, so I did get very, very far. I am not going to DNF it. I am still continuing to read because I did invest myself very, very far into the book. So I will be picking this up again very shortly and continuing on. The people who I've been reading it with, I don't know if they continued on or not because nobody's commenting since I put this book down. So I'm hoping that we were all like at a reading slump right now. So we'll see if we could continue reading this one. As I said before, this is exactly as season 1. Nothing different than the show. So yes, but I'm going to continue on. My husband doesn't understand why I'm reading it because I already saw the show, but I wanted to read it. So that's that one. Okay, so I started a new book yesterday, and this is a classic, and I'm reading this with Peter Reads. She is on Books Amino, and she's also a subscriber, so hello. I am reading this one, Rebecca, and I read 2 chapters so far, and this one is very dense. I tried the audiobook. I got the audiobook from the library, and I did not like the audiobook at all. When I read my audiobooks, I like to follow along as they read, but the book that I got from the library, she skips words and jumps around, and she actually skips paragraphs and some pages. I could not follow along, so I returned the audiobook, and I am physically reading this one. So yes, the font is very, very tiny. Look at that. And it's taken me about 20 to 30 minutes to read a chapter. But I am enjoying it so far. I read 2 chapters. I'm on chapter 3 now. So I told Peter that I will probably read only 1 chapter a day. So we'll see. I am on page 12. So that's chapter 3. So as I said, the font's very, very tiny. The writing style is very long and winded, but I'm hoping that it will grasp me, and I heard that this is very, very good, so we'll see. So that's that one. Another audiobook that I am listening to, I got out from the library. This is my second attempt to read this book. I did get past my first attempt, so I am trying to read this one, Ready Player One. I tried to read this before, and I think I got to page 50, and then I put the book down. It just was not interesting to me. So now I figured, let me try the audiobook. I was on a wait list for a long time, and the library finally called me, and I said, okay, I'm going to try to read it again. So I am on chapter 7, page 69. So I did get past my 50 mark. Again, this font is very, very tiny. See that font? Jeez. This is about it takes place in the 1980s. So I was 10 years old, between 10 and 20 at that time, and it's about playing games, and they talk about Atari and or Commodore 64 and all that stuff. So it's mainly a game type thing. I'm not really liking it. I didn't like it the first time, so I don't know how much longer I'm going to listen. I'm trying my hardest not to DNF it because this is my second attempt, and a lot of people like this book. So, I'm trying my hardest not to DNF it. So, we'll see. So that's that one. Okay, so what am I physically reading? I have 3 books that I'm physically reading without audio. So, the first one I picked off I have a huge stack of 2016 releases. You won't believe how many books I bought this year already. But I wanted to read this one, and it is about memory loss. So I picked up the memory book by Lara Avery, and I started reading this one very slow in the beginning. I'm hoping that it gets better. I did read to page 130, so yeah, my bookmark is there. I'm hoping that it gets better and it picks up a little bit. So it's about a girl who is in her high school, and she's not even into college yet. She's still in high school, and she has some kind of disease, like dementia, that she's going to lose her memory and all that. So, yeah, so I am reading this one. So, we'll see. Okay, the second book that I am reading is this one. This one is Amy and Roger's Epic Detour. I started this one. It's a little slow for me, and I'm surprised that I'm not enjoying it. I think I'm just in a little slump. So I am reading it. I got up to page 139, so I'm picking it up every once in a while when I want to read something. So like I'll read a chapter in that book, then I'll pick up this one and read a chapter of this book, you know, that type thing. So that's this. So I'm hoping that one gets interesting as well. And then the library called me and I picked up another book. And of course, every time I pick up a book from the library, I always wind up sitting in the car, or as soon as I get home, I pick it up and I try to read the first chapter to see if it's going to grab my attention. And so I'm reading this one, Claiming Noah by Amanda Orthlip. So this one is about a girl who cannot have children, and she goes through IVF, and she has a child. She finally has a child, and she donates her eggs, and somehow the person who has it has a child. I don't know. It's something about a kidnapping. So it just seemed very interesting, and I picked it up, and I only read chapter 1 or... I didn't read I only read chapter 1. So I'm on page 18. So, yeah, I only read chapter 1. So, yeah, I got this out from the library. So that's it. So those are all the books. Let me just pile them up. Jeez, I'm reading a lot. I think that's why I'm on a reading slump. So, here you go. This is what I'm reading. And I have a whole bunch of stuff on my Kindle that I just downloaded. So, I don't know if I'm going to pick up something from my Kindle. I'm just not in the mood to read, I think. So, anyway, have a great week. I'm getting ready to go back to school. It's coming very quickly. And the triplets' birthday is next week. So, yeah. So, we did a lot of celebrating. And that's it. So, thank you for watching. Have a great week. Happy reading. And I will see you in another video. Bye.